Okay, Google, turn on good smells. It's not as fun if you don't have a lighter in your hand. Hello everybody, welcome to Bandits and Bookworms. My name is Deidre and today we are going to be setting my May TBR. So a couple of things to note here is A, April was a much better reading month for me than March. You'll see both of them combined into one wrap-up video here in a week or so. So I got through most of the books on my TBR in April, which is good. I do have one carryover that I'm going to be reading in the first week, hopefully, of May, so that I can make sure that I have it done for the show and everything like that. But the Citadel Book Club pick over with Mel, that was An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. I didn't quite get to that one. Got to read that in the next couple of days. Everything else that I needed to get to, I did. So we're going to do our May TBR with a fresh, clean slate. That being said, I have put myself on a book buying ban for a number of reasons, but the first being budgets are hard right now and money is tight. So my challenge to myself this month is to only read books that are available on Kindle Unlimited. This is not a paid video. I am not sponsored, not partnered. I just really haven't explored it all that much. I've read a couple of books on there, but I haven't explored Kindle Unlimited and the things it has to offer, even though I've been paying for it. So let's utilize that subscription, shall we? So we're going to get every book this month with the exception of An Education of Malice on my little Kindle here. Now there is one book that I will have to get, most likely, I believe, actually. And that is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson, I believe. That is the Citadel Book Club pick for May. So I need to make sure I read that as well. Oh, there's one more actually that I want to read. Let me grab it. There's another physical. The only other physical book that I want to read this month is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I got the Barnes & Noble edition of it, so I need to read another classic. I've only read one so far this year, so this is on my May TBR as well. With that being said, now every other book that I read is going to be on my Kindle. So I am going to do my 2 Bookopoly prompts, and then I'm going to fill up my TBR to 10. All of those books, though, have to come from Kindle Unlimited, including my Bookopoly prompts, which we will roll right now. So for those who might be new here, Bookopoly is based off of a creation of Bookopoly-thon by Becca at Becca in the Books. So I will link her channel down below. My Bookopoly board, which is sliding in now, is based off of hers. There's some slight changes, but it's mostly the same thing. Let's get into it. I have my dice. We're gonna roll. When last we left off, before I roll actually, we were on 5-star prediction. Let's see what we get next. A 10, 6, and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's go. So, oh no. Well, I might have already broken my Kindle Unlimited rule. Go's rule is I randomize my TBR, which is my want to read shelf on Goodreads, with a random number generator. So let's see if the random number it gives me is on Kindle Unlimited. First, let's check how many books I have on my want to read shelf. 422 books. So we have our random number generator. We set it to 422. Let's see what we get. 208. All right, let's go see what book 208 is. We're going to do this on my main screen because I don't want to deal with this elsewhere. So book 208 on my list is Hollow Kingdom by Kira Jane Buxton. Let's see if that's available on Kindle Unlimited. If it's not, I'll still get it just on my Kindle because I could try to do this prompt for every Kindle Unlimited book, but nope, that's not going to happen. If we roll another 10, we're going to be hosed as far as the Kindle Unlimited challenge goes. So let's search Kindle for Hollow Kingdom. It is on Kindle Unlimited. How fortuitous. So I will add to... I'm getting messages. It is in my library now. Awesome. Next roll. I'm No. 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 I got another 10. I got a 6 and a 4. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to it, and that's our TBR game, which has a bunch of different, right? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a normal Monopoly board, so why would it not be 10? I have a bunch of titles. I have to draw a card, and then I have to roll a d4. So let me go get a pack of cards and a d4. And then depending on the suit and the number that I roll, I get a title. So we'll see if these end up being doable with the Kindle Unlimited. We got lucky on the go. Maybe we'll get lucky here. I don't know if any of these are. I don't know if any of them are. So the only set of cards I could find was a promo pack from Destiny 2's Forsaken expansion, I think. So we're going to use those. And then I have my lucky, they're not lucky, I don't know why I'm saying this. So we have a spice rack that we use to hold dice sets in them. So I have my first set of dice I ever bought, which is, they're like elvish themed. And so I will roll my d4 on that. I'm assuming that some of you who watch my videos are dice goblins like me. Okay, so first thing you have to do is pick a card. So I'm going to shuffle these. I think they're probably already shuffled, but we're going to try it anyway. I'm going to burn the top. I feel like burning the top 10 is the right thing to do. I'm feeling it today. That's what I'm feeling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. This is our lucky card. Spades. Yeah, all of these have different Destiny characters on them, so that's one of the characters from Destiny. But spades is what we ended up with. We do have several titles on here, so I have to roll my d4 now, which I can either be reading. 1 is Ace of Spades, 2 is The Sweetest Oblivion, 3 is The Naturals, and 4 is Never a Hero. Never a Hero is the sequel to Only a Monster, which has been out for a while, but it only came out in hardback, so I've been refusing to pick it up because I have the paperback. Here's the d4 roll. That's a 3, which is The Naturals, which I do own a physical copy of, but I know some of Jennifer Lynn Barnes' work is on Kindle Unlimited because that's how I started reading the Inheritance games. Let's see if The Naturals is on Kindle Unlimited now, shall we? The Naturals. Oh my god, it is. Wow. That's insane. I love the fact that this worked out well. So both of my Bookopoly prompts are actually available on Kindle Unlimited, which is insanity, especially given how those were chosen, because otherwise it was just a category that I could have chosen something. But okay, well, there we go. We've gotten 3 of my 4 corner spots on this board, and we're not even halfway through the year, which is hilarious to me. All right, so now that we have those out of the way, let's go ahead and do our TBR jar for the rest of our prompts. So we're going to be doing our best. Like I said, we're going to try to find something that fits from Kindle Unlimited in all of these prompts. I need to make sure that this is nice and mixed up because I think I put the ones from last time that I used this like right on top again. So give me a second here. So now with that being done, let's choose our first prompt, shall we? Oh, okay. A BIPOC author is what we've got. Upon doing a little bit of research, I'm going to choose The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. There are a lot of different books that I could choose for this prompt, but I'm kind of looking for something a little bit lighter, a little bit fluffier, just because I have a feeling that something's going to happen. And I already have 2 kind of like mystery thriller kind of books on here with the reappearance of Rachel Price and The Naturals. So, plus then we've got some dark academia with An Education in Malice. So I feel like having a romance in here makes a lot of sense. This seems to follow 2 people who are experiencing like a lot of loss and grief, and like their lives have been turned upside down, and they kind of find each other and fall in love. And hopefully that's a decent summation of what it is based on the very brief read I gave of the summary of it. But that sounds like a good time. And I don't know, it's not somebody I've heard of before, so I feel like expanding my author search and my author resources, that's a good thing to look at. So, okay, next prompt. So we're going to leave that one out. I'm happy that we got a prompt already that we haven't gotten before when using the TBR jar. So this one is, and I just did this one I did a book that had time travel in it, but the prompt includes time travel. Includes time travel, also should not be hard to find. Let's find out. So for this one, includes time travel. It actually seemed like I had kind of limited choices for this. It's hard to tell because sometimes, Amazon's filters aren't great. I've chosen Time Tourist Outfitters Limited by C.N. Jackson. Seems like it's kind of fun. It doesn't have a ton of reviews on Goodreads, so I figure maybe I'll try to boost that a little bit. It seems like a fairly standard time travel, adventure, maybe murder mystery. Oh, she's trying to solve a plague. So that's great. We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Next prompt. Ooh, this is going to be easy. An author I've never read. So I'm just going to go onto the Kindle store and be like, yeah, that seems good for somebody that I've never read. It could even be somebody popular. I've not read a lot of people. You know how that goes. I am going to take this opportunity because one of my friends has read this book and apparently has opinions on it. I also want to take the opportunity to read it because a lot of the groups that I'm in on social media are Kindle Girls After Dark or something like that is the name of the group. And so now I'm going to read the book that everybody talks about, which is Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlson. I'm going into it blind because I don't know much about it and I don't want to read the synopsis, just that a lot of girlies are feral for this book, so I want to know what's up with it. So here we go. I know it's dark romance. I know there's probably a trigger warning list at the front or online if somewhere, so yeah. This is the weirdest month of books, but I knew it would be because it's Kindle Unlimited, so. Next one. This is our second or third to last. We have 3 more to do. Ooh, okay. I had a similar prompt like this last time too. A blue cover. which should also not be hard. So I'm noticing that Frida McFadden has a lot of blue covers. And I know one of my friends really enjoys her books, but also says they're like popcorn books. Like every time I'm like, oh, there's one, it's either one that I've read or it's Frida McFadden.
One eternity later.
All right, let's just pick a Frida McFadden book then. Like I said, Ariana's read like most of her backlog at this point. Let's read The Coworker. That sounds interesting. I know The Housemaid is her most popular one, but who am I if I'm not exactly like other girls? Meaning that I'm reading the not popular one for some reason. What the fuck? So The Coworker by Frida McFadden is going to be my blue cover. Next. Oh, that fell out. All right, hold on. It wanted to be chosen. All right, mystery thriller is what we got. So let's see what we can find now, since we just chose a Frida McFadden book. Do I want to do The Echo of Old Books? What was that? I don't think that really counts as a thriller necessarily. I might need to specify that this needs to be like under thrillers. I'm like just waiting until I see one that like pulls me in here. Okay. Yeah, let's try this one. I'm going to do All the Little Raindrops by Mia Sheridan. So it sounds kind of like What Lies in the Woods, which is one that I was supposed to read last year and didn't. But it's two teenage girls get kidnapped and escape, and then years later have to go back to the scene of their crime to confront some dark secret. It's two teenagers who get kidnapped, escape, and then years later have to go back to the scene of the crime to uncover some dark secrets. Whatever that may mean. It seems interesting at the very least, so let's try it out. And our last prompt for this video, because I want to make sure that I don't go beyond 10 books. This one. All right. And our last one is a romance. It's going to be a mystery thriller romance kind of a month for me, which is fine. I'm cool with that. Those are some of my most read genres. So let's go. You know what? I have been really wanting to get either into the King of series, like I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's like King of Wrath. It's all the Kings of Sins or whatever. Either Anna Huang series that are really popular, either the Twisted series or the Kings series. You know what? I've gone back and forth between these two a lot. Let's flip a coin. Let's just flip a coin. Actually, let's roll my D4 again. Let's say evens is the Kings series, odds is the Twisted series. That's a 3. So we will start with the Twisted series. So Twisted Love by Anna Huang. That's the one we'll do. Okay. So it really seems like I'm just doing mysteries and romance, which is fine. I'm cool with that. There are 10 books on this list, but with like half of them being romance and half of them being like what kind of seem to be popcorn thrillers. I have a feeling this should be an easy list for me to get to. So I actually apparently pre-planned for this because my May spread in my journal looks like this. And I have like a whole section here for mood reads. So hopefully I do get a chance to actually fill that in a little bit. In April, I won't show the whole thing, but I only did one mood read. So, but I gave myself more space on my calendar too. So like, this is feeling good. I'm feeling good about May's month so far. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of my content. I have a feeling that this month I might be able to do like a weekend in my life kind of a thing because I have a couple of events that I'm going to, which will be mightily fun. But otherwise, thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you are practicing safe text. Bye.